For Idaho News 6, I'm senior reporter Don Nelson. On this President's Day, the Idaho State Museum just opened a brand new exhibit to help celebrate this country's 250th birthday coming up in July with Presidents Washington, Jefferson, and Abe Lincoln.
We're 137 days away from that amazing celebration and commemorative moment.
A new exhibit called 407 Years Before highlights the contributions of our forefathers. Officially called Semi-Quincentennial, July 4th, 2026 will be a historic day in our nation's history.
So this is our way of bringing that story to Idaho and kind of carrying through the ideals of the revolution from 1776 through to our founding as a state in 1890.
Visitors will see a powder horn from a captain who served under General Washington, drafts of Thomas Jefferson's Declaration of Independence, and Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address.
Idaho, more than any other state, is related to Abraham Lincoln, with apologies to Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois.
Besides being a former Attorney General, David Leroy is a Lincoln historian. Leroy played a major role in the temporary exhibit by lending many documents and artifacts from his personal collection. His knowledge of Lincoln is second to none.
In 1849, he was offered, as a retiring congressman, the governorship of Oregon Territory, which at that time included all the landmass of Idaho. And had he come out here to be our governor, no doubt he would have been removed from the likelihood of becoming president.
Janet Gallimore, executive director of the Idaho State Historical Society, wants visitors to look, learn, and ask questions.
And so how did Idaho cascade out of the original founding values or founding thinking, and through that process that then generated the territory and generated statehood, we all still stand on the shoulders that came before us.
I think it's important to realize that the work of the revolution remains undone, that every young boy or girl in this country, every father, every grandfather and grandmother still has a duty to pass forward the enthusiasm for freedom and good government. And as Ronald Reagan said, freedom is only one generation away from extinction. Hopefully people will come to this exhibit and be enthused about some of the artifacts that our revolutionaries touched or produced, but they'll also be reminded that the work of keeping good government and perpetuating this republic remains undone.